All right, hi everyone. I'm kind of find myself in between pages. This is my first page. This is my second page. I think we can end this right here. This page, anyways. He's hit. What I've got to show on this next page, which is going to be right here, and you can see I haven't really done anything. I haven't written anything. I'm reducing the opacity. I'm going to choose the technical pen. We've got to show that Onyx has been teleported and not killed. We could do this with a full page. I'm just trying to brainstorm how to do it. Like, how do we show this? Maybe we show, I'm trying to move these frames around. What if we show he's hit and he's hurt, but he's looking at his hands or something. We can see him dematerializing. How would you do that? Maybe even just looking, well, I don't know, looking at his hands. This one will be I'm dematerializing or something. And then we show him sort of drawn through some kind of interdimensional, you know, gateway. And at the end, we see Moonstone completely alone. Well, what about the other? I think we should show a battle with Moonstone and the two aliens that they also escaped from, too. So that can be in the next page after this one. But it's kind of like that, you know, how do you show, remember when the Thanos snap happened in Infinity War, they did the effect with the, where they were basically turning into ash, you know, where they're just sort of, you know, pixelating or something. You gotta have some kind of special effect in mind. And this, I want it to be real obvious that he's not being killed, that it's more like teleported. He's falling into another dimension. What if he's looking down this way? One of the cool things about Onyx is if you have this gigantic head shape, you can do so many things with it. So maybe we have him over here in the top corner, and we have that, and then we can do that thing where he's looking at his hands. Oh, he's got 3 fingers. Hold on. And he realizes I'm dematerializing, and Then we show him suddenly falling through the dimensions. And he's not randomly falling through the dimensions. He's falling through wherever prison dimension those aliens sent him to. So maybe it is something like this. I know this is the third 3-panel page in a row. But it's still a good idea. It's a good layout. Maybe when he's looking at his hands, we have could have Moonstone's reaction up here. That's probably too small, but where he says, "Hey, you're fading away." And then we do sort of a Doctor Strange thing where I have this idea of these 3 rings of energy that he's sort of falling through. And then so we don't really know what's going on. There we go. I think that's a good idea for the concept. And obviously it's going to take some drawing here to make it fully realized. But yeah, this is a good example of how you would, think through a story moment and make it into comics. Like, how would you tell the story? And, where are the beats? Who has the lines? Like, who's going to say something and what is the order that they're going to say it? In this one, our first panel, what's happening to me? I'm tingling, I feel this energy sensation, and then Moonstone's like, maybe it's over here. I'm just trying to figure out a good pose for this guy's arm. Onyx, you're fading away. And then we'll have lines, and it'll be like, I'm being drawn into another dimension. Yeah, and he's falling through these triple rings here. And the way to make one of these scenes work is you have to show dimensionality. So you notice I have small, medium, large, because as he's falling from far away and getting close. And in fact, we could even take this guy. Distort this size. Make this size smaller. That's even better, Maybe he's still got that handheld controller. And remember what it looks like. It looks like a little thing there. So he's holding this handheld controller and he's like, the dimensional energy is off the charts. And then we realize that Onyx has been taken away. So that's my idea here for this page. Please stay tuned. I think we're gonna go full bleed on the bottom panel. I think these other panels, we're gonna go like so. I may have to push this one over just a little bit. Let's distort and then just push it over just a little bit. There we go. You know, we could get an infinite number, potentially infinite number. Not really an infinite number. We could get a lot of panels on a page if we really wanted to, but you never want it to be hard to read or understand. So let's take a look at our flow here. We put this one, whoops, don't delete it. Put it right there. So here we have big panel, little, big, medium, little, big. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Okay, I like the flow. All right, please like, follow, and subscribe. I will continue drawing this, and we will have more comics every day. Talk to you later.